Welcome to BRC TV as we count down to the richest week in Queensland racing, the $10 million Magic Millions Day there at the Gold Coast on Saturday. We wish the Gold Coast Turf Club and Magic Millions all the best for a wonderful day there this weekend. If you can't make it to the Gold Coast, why not come out here to Doomben, enjoy the great facilities on offer, watch the Magic Millions in comfort as we race at Doomben. Now, Eagle Farm trainers have a terrific representation on the big day this weekend, and earlier this week, Michael Maxworthy from Sky Racing caught up with a few of the leading contenders.
Desley Forster and Apache Chase join us for a chat on track work. Desley, we're all waiting to see which race you're going to accept with tomorrow. Can you let us in on a secret?
No, we're probably going to accept in both races and then probably assess it after that. Yeah.
So that they do allow that, obviously?
Yep, it's just a little bit of a extra acceptance fee, but that's okay.
Are you leading one way or another?
No,
which race does he want to run in?
I'm not quite sure.
The 13 or the 1400?
Yeah, probably doesn't really bother him really too much. The only difference is he's got a lot of weight in. He's got the 61 in the Qdis race, which is a lot of weight, like he's carrying 62 really. So we just sort of weigh up the acceptances and look at the barriers, and then we'll go from there.
Desley, how's he been since New Year's Day? We saw him finish third on a very heavy track, and I believe you were umming and ahhing about running him that day?
Yeah, no, sort of ummed and ahed about running him or not, but then we sort of made the decision if we run, we can find out if he handles the wet or not. So, and it was a good thing Jimmy never sort of punished him too much, which looked after him quite well. So, and he's bounced through the run really well.
Well, Tony, you had plenty of action on the course proper this morning from your stable. Firstly, what did the jockeys report about the outside of the course proper here at Doomben?
Yeah, it's genuine soft out there, Maxie. You know, I wouldn't say heavy, but getting towards that side of it. Quite used to coming over here to Doomben, and it does always work a little bit on the soft side, particularly if we've had a little bit of rain overnight. So I think 3 or 4 mil overnight, good long cover of grass on it is nice soft ground.
Of all those gallops, which is the one that's most pleased you?
Oh, probably Ice Taupe. Pretty happy with her. She's off a long layoff, and I thought she worked well out there on ground with good giving it. Ran through the line good, and her recovery out the back was terrific. Yeah,
she worked with Crone, led the gallop.
Yeah.
What did you make of Crone's performance this morning?
Yeah, Crone was great. They weren't out there to race each other, just sit off each other and just let them work up with plenty left in the tank, and that's what they both did. Crone was very comfortable out there on that sort of ground. As you know, she's a terrific wet tracker, so it's a perfect surface for her to work on this morning. And obviously, she's came on nicely from that fitness run. She had nearly 2 weeks between runs.
Peter and Will Holbert have Heroic Sun lining up in the big one on Saturday at the Gold Coast, the Magic Millions Classic. Will, this is not your first runner in the race. Tell us about 05 Glory.
Yeah, 05 Glory, that was about 3 years ago. She ran 5th in it, so that was a big thrill, you know, to go down and enjoy all the week festivities. It's good fun.
She was about $201, and I reckon I did an interview at the barrier draw 3 years ago, and you were half giving her a chance.
Yeah, well, I think some of the owners, well, one of the betting agencies, you could back them to run top 5, so they backed her to run top 5, so she worked out good.
All right, well, what about this fellow, Heroic Sun? He's just had a light morning on the track, has he?
Yeah, still sort of just in recovery mode from getting beat up on the weekend, but he'll bounce back good on Saturday.
Girls' Day Out is finally here for 2022. It's time to get the girls together for a day of sipping on cocktails at the Ultimate Girls' Day Out, presented by Pims. The 2022 edition of Girls' Day Out, presented by Pims, is a not-to-miss event. From the Midori Retro Party to Ladies' Long Lunch, presented by Tanqueray, we have a hospitality package to suit everyone. Enjoy a day of great entertainment, live racing, pop-up bars and plenty of photo moments. Tickets on sale now. Book now, brc.com.au. Well, the road to Magic Millions at Eagle Farm and Doomben always throws up many leading chances for Magic Millions Day. Earlier this week, we went down to the Gold Coast and we caught up with Kieran Maher, who has Coolangatta, the winner of the BJ McLaughlin at Doomben, and also James Cummings, who had Kementari and Raheren win wildcards through the Doomben leg of that road to Magic Millions.
Kieran Maher, we saw Coolangatta work here on the course proper at the Gold Coast this morning. What did you make of the work?
It was very good. Yeah, she was very forward in condition coming to the Gold Coast or coming to Doomben, which was her last start. So yeah, it was just about ticking her over. She did a little bit of striding work last Thursday, and then yeah, that was just what I wanted to see this morning. Have a look around the track, and yeah, she's doing quite well now. So she needed a nice little pipe opener J-Mac was very happy with her.
There's so much discussion about that Doomben win and whether there'd be big improvement to come from her there. What do you make of the win, first of all, and whether there is improvement there or not?
Yeah, I was very happy with the win. She didn't get much peace at all, and she only got about half a furlong rest. And yeah, I was very impressed. I took her there fairly soft with a view to having her spot on for this for the Magic Millions. And yeah, so far so good. I'm pretty happy with her.
James Cummings, great to have more Godolphin representation at the Magic Millions this year. Another 2 wildcard winners in 2021-22.
Yeah, look, the team have done a good job to target these races to get the horses in, and hopefully now there's still a good run left in them now that we've had to get through that qualifying stage, which is something of a grand final for their preparation. But it's important that this weekend they're ready to run well again.
Reheron, he was here last year, ran 3rd in the sprint. Can he go 2 better?
Yeah, like last year was the track was pretty quick, and it was a little difficult for him to make ground, but he did that. He still did that well and sailed home for 3rd. Hopefully there's good pressure in the race and he can build into it. Because the track was soft enough this morning. Plenty of gallopers got into it a bit, and it'd be nice if there would be a bit of cushion in it this weekend for him.
Kementari certainly appreciated the give in the ground at Doomben. He worked with the Reheron this morning. He's such a popular horse. Can he put 2 together?
Well, look, he's got 61 kilos in the handicap on the weekend, so that's going to be a little harder again for him coming out of a set weights and penalties race where he was really well suited in the buffering, which was not black tight, but it qualified him for the race, and it was an ecstatic moment for the stable to get him into another big race day, and it's right in his sweet spot, 7 furlongs. So he's in a rich vein of form. He's going to be comfortable at the trip, and Nash is very bullish about the way he's going.
Bart joins us now. A little different this year. There's racing here at Doomben on Saturday, and you'll be here at Doomben?
Yeah, we've got good nominations. I think the fields will stack up, and I think there'll be quite a good crowd here. I think the members will be particularly popular.
Yeah, nice and comfortable here at Doomben on Saturday. Bart, you were at the coalface when this Magic Millions concept was announced all those years ago. Could you ever imagine back then what it would turn into?
Not at all. In fact, there was a big doubt about it before they got the first race underway. It was a 1 in 200 chance of winning it, and it got off to a blinder with Snippets beating Prince Anton and Mother Duck. So it did progress slowly over the years, but in the last 10 years it's exploded.
Yeah, it's quite extraordinary what it is now. Doesn't make it any easier finding a winner there. Tricky fields there at the weekend. You're going to go shopping nice and early.
Yeah, I think it'll be a warm start to the day. Okay. I like warmth in race 1. I think that it's pretty clear she's been set for this. She's a 4-year-old, hasn't had much racing, so obviously she's had a few issues, but she's had 3 recent trials. The Snowden team looks to have set her for this race. She's got a good draw, makes her own luck, races up on the speed. I think we'll get away to a flying start.
I think you always want a horse that's been specifically set for that Magic Millions maiden. Where do we go to next?
And just one more thing to reinforce Warm's chances. In the Wyong run last time when she was beaten, it was Lady of Luxury beating her, so that form looks terrific now.
Yeah, an older horse, that's right. Where do next?
Look, looking at the 2-year-old race, if you just arrived from Mars and you watch Coolangatta in the McLaughlin, you'd have trouble coming to grips that she's odds on. But I respect Kieran Maher and James McDonald. They've been adamant all the way through that she's a class act. McDonald said she wasn't really comfortable in the ground here at Doomben. I'm not taking the short odds about her, but I'm not tipping anything to beat her. But I can't see anything wrong with Russian Conquest's form. Margin was good last time. Time was sound, but I like she races just behind the speed and gets to the line, so I give her a good knockout chance against the favourite.
Okay, very much Team Snowden theme for you so far. You got another one there?
Look, in the Guineas, again, I think it's a pretty even
good luck,
field. Yeah, well, 2 things against my tip here. I think Mimi Lagarde's a very good filly. First of all, she drew outside early, so she's going to jump from 18. It's a huge task. But she's a get-back runner, and she was very impressive last time. She's also had a vet check on Wednesday and was a little bit sore in the near 4. That was probably the reason she was scratched here. She missed a race in the lead-up, but she bounced back out of that and was so impressive last time. She goes well with the run space, so I still think she's worth a ticket each way at double-figure odds.
Well, good luck to everyone heading to the Gold Coast there on Saturday. Good luck to our Eagle Farm and Doomben trainers who have runners there. But as we said at the outset, if you can't make it to the Gold Coast, feel free to make yourself at home here at Doomben and enjoy all the day.
Welcome with open arms.